recording the video, and today's topic is JavaScript. JavaScript is a programming language that is one of the core technology of the World Wide Web alongside HTML and CSS. As of 2022, 98% of websites use JavaScript on the client side for web page behavior, often incorporating third-party libraries. All major web browsers have a dedicated JavaScript engine to execute the code on user's device. The JavaScript is a high-level, often just-in-time compiled language that conforms to the ECMA script standard. It has dynamic typing, prototype-based object orientation, and first-class function. It is a multi-paradigm supporting event-driven, functional, and imperative programming style. It has application programming interface for working with text, dates, regular expressions, standard data structure, and the document object model. The ECMA script standards does not include any input output such as networking, storage, or graphics facilities. In practice, the web browser or other runtime system provide a JavaScript API for input output. JavaScript engines were originally used only in browser but are new core components of some servers and a variety of applications. The most popular runtime system for this usage is Node.js. Although Java and JavaScript are similar in name, syntax, and respective standard libraries, the two languages are distinct and differ greatly in design. The rise of JavaScript. In November 1996, Netscape submitted a JavaScript to ECMA International as the starting point of a standard specification that all browser vendors could conform to. This led to the official release of the first ECMA script language specification in June 1997. The standards process continued for a few years with the release of ECMA script 2 in June 1998 and ECMA script 3 in December 1999. Work on ECMA script 4 began in 2000. Meanwhile, Microsoft gained an increasingly dominant position in the browser market. By the early 2000s, Internet Explorer's market share reached 95%. This means that JavaScript became the de facto standard for client-side scripting on the web. Microsoft initially participated in the standards process and implemented some proposals in the JavaScript language, but eventually it stopped collaborating on ECMA work. Thus, ECMA script 4 was mothballed. Growth and standardization. During the period of Internet Explorer dominance in the early 2000s, client-side scripting was stagnant. This started to change in 2004 when the success of Netscape, Mozilla released the Firefox browser. Firefox was well received by many, taking significant market share from Internet Explorer. In 2005, Mozilla joined ECMA International and work started on the ECMA script for XML E4X standard. This led to Mozilla working jointly with Macromedia, who were implementing E4X in their ActionScript 3 language, which was based on ECMA script 4 draft. The goal became standardization ActionScript 3 as the new ECMA script 4. To this end, Adobe System released the Xamarin implementation is an open source project. However, Tamarin and ActionScript 3 were too different from established client-side scripting, and without cooperating from Microsoft, ECMA Script 4 never reached fruition. Meanwhile, very important developments were occurring in open source communities not affiliated with ECMA work. In 2005, Jesse James released a white paper in which he coined the term Ajax and described a set of technologies of which JavaScript was the backbone to create a web application where, where data can be loaded in the background, avoiding the need for full page reloads. This sparked the Renaissance period of JavaScript, spirited by open source libraries and the communities that formed around them. Many new libraries were created, including jQuery, Prototype, Dojo Toolkit, and more tools. Libraries and framework. Over 80% of websites use a third-party JavaScript library or framework for their client-side scripting. jQuery is by far the most popular library used by over 75% of websites. Facebook created the React library for its website and later released, released it as open source. Other sites, including Twitter, now use it. Likewise, the Angular framework created by Google for its website, including YouTube and Gmail, is now an open source project used by others. Why to learn JavaScript? JavaScript is a must for students and working professionals to become great software engineer, especially when they are working in a web development domain. I will list down some of the key advantages of learning JavaScript. JavaScript is the most popular programming languages in the world, and that makes its programs great choice. Once you learn JavaScript, it helps you developing great front end as well as back end software using different JavaScript based framework like jQuery, Node.js. JavaScript is everywhere. It comes installed on every modern web browser, and so to learn JavaScript you really do not need any special environment setup. For example, Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox, Safari, and every browser you know as of today supports JavaScript. JavaScript helps you create really beautiful and crazy fast websites. You can develop your website with a console-like look and feel and give your users to best graphical user experience. JavaScript usage has now extended to mobile app development, desktop app development, and game development. This opens many opportunities for you as a script programmer. Due to high demand, there is tons of the job growth and high pay for those who know JavaScript. You can navigate over two different job sites to see what having script skill does like in the job market. Great thing about JavaScript is that you will find tons of framework and libraries already developed which can be used directly in your software development to reduce your time to market. The, there could be hundreds of good reasons to learn JavaScript programming, but one thing's for sure, to learn by programming language, not only JavaScript. You just need to code and finally code until you become expert. Thank you.